No.
Hello, Sita. Good evening, universe. Good evening, Mother Earth, and all your beautiful souls out there. This is not an Alfred Hitchcock horror movie. What I want to tell you about today is much more worse than that, much more scary. But first of all, I like to say hello to all you members around the world. Say hello to Australia, hello South America, hello you two in the US, hello Sweden, Norway, Denmark, England, Ghana in Africa, and maybe also many more. I can't remember at the moment. What I want to talk about today is, you can call it an update of what has gone on in the last days or months. As you all know, we are in the year 2012, and many things will happen. Many things that almost never have happened on Earth before. And at the end of the year, on the 21st of December, you can call it 21, 22, right there in the middle, everything go black. And it's because there will be a sunstorm, and it will be very terrifying. It's almost more a scary scenario than hell. If you are on an aeroplane or on a rocket up there, then you will be frightened. Everything up in the sky will be frightened. All the what is it called? All these things we use for telecommunication, satellites and things like that. Everything will be burned up. So there will be no communication at all. No TV, no computer, no telephone, no radio. You can't call an ambulance or the fire workers, not or the police. So you are on your own hand. And besides that sunstorm, there will be earthquakes, there will be tsunamis, and what else do we have? Storms, hurricanes, and I have today I put in a video from NASA, and they have also studied these things. In some kind of way they can see in the future, and they tell us that there only will be 5% back. Oh, I talked with God. He's here in my room. He has been here since last January. And he said, because of spiritual healing, we want to save a lot of souls. and then he told me then we can get up around, then we will be a quarter back. But it is worldwide. For instance, here in Denmark, where we are now, there will only be 10% back. But that's also because there's a lot of meat eaters here. We produce a lot of bacon here. It's really bad karma. And meat eating is not allowed in the Golden Age. In every scripture is mentioned that you may not kill. So obviously there's not room for space for meat eaters in the Golden Age. So that's the reason why. A funny thing, I don't know if it's funny, but here in Denmark we are around 5-6 million people, but we produced every year 20 million pigs. For all you out there who like bacon. So you can see what a kind of factory we have here. It's, yeah, that's one of the mad things, but there are many other mad things. I would like to show you where we are living here. And then I just take my glasses on. I'm an old man of 65. And then we take this Google Earth. And then you can see here, we have Scandinavia here. And in Scandinavia, it'll be the place when God, Jesus and Jomfru Maria comes here. So we all can, in a form, so we all can see them. And they will come here on the 25th of December. And then we will make a tour around Scandinavia. And why is that? It's because in Scandinavia, most of the ancient gods, kings and queens, they are incarnated in a physical form here in Scandinavia. Everybody has not shown up on the scene right now, but it'll come. And now, let me see here. So now we go from here to there. Hello, so you can see where we are in Denmark. This is Denmark. And we are right here out in a little village. Can we come a little bit closer? That's way. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, we are sitting right here in this house, right here. And you can see we have a barn here, and here is our restaurant. These wagons, we have 5 of them. This is some years ago, and this is photos taken, so they are not here anymore, but in the garden. And on the 21st of December, all who want to join us are welcome in these places here. We have closed all the windows because on those days when it is dark and all these storms and tsunamis will come, and fire and lightning, then God advised us to not open the door at all. No matter what, of there stand 10 people outside. we may not open the door, then we risk to get killed ourselves. So when we are in there, then we are in there, and then we have food, and we have grill, and we have fire, and everything we need will be in there. Yes. And shall we take a little trip further here to our church? We have a church here which is very famous from the Middle Age. Everybody, yeah, you can say everybody, but all kings, queens, and when they were on a crusade, or they should beat the Swedish or the German or the English men, then they come here before they get into this war, because here is a very holy and healing spring. Let's see a little bit more here. Yes, now up and down here. Yes. This is the church, and right behind here there is a holy spring and a healing spring. I have figured out, because when you are a little bit wise, then you can find out where this spring come from. And I have found out that it actually also is on my ground. So one day, if you have nothing else to do, you can come with me, and then we can dig after this holy water, healing water. We will find that before December. There was another funny thing I would like to show you. Where is it? It must be here. Oh, it's not a very good picture. Let's see. Oh. Where is it? Yes, can you see here? This one is a horse. And it was so for some years ago, when you were a bad guy or a bad woman, then you get up on this horse, and on your feet you have iron, so it was very hard to sit there. And when the people came to the church, they were allowed to spit on them and beat them, so they could get the devil out of them. Yes. There was no pedagogue, what is called pedagogue. Yeah. There was no space for sweetness. It was, you have to have a good behavior, otherwise we punish you. Okay, that was that. And if you go in that direction, we have the beach, 1-2 kilometers from here. That was that. So now I want to tell you about something more about what's going to happen. We are at the moment in the 4th dimension. In the beginning of the year we were in the 3rd dimension, but now we are rising more and more into the fourth dimension. And if I shall say a little bit about myself, how I feel it, can feel it, then I can say that my consciousness have grown. I have been better in that way to analyze and to think much more clearly what my goals are, and also for 1 month or more. How much is it? 5 weeks now. God has been here, Jesus and and Mother Mary and Saint Germain and the 2 angels. Saint Germain is the master for what's going to happen here in 2012, and he shall bring us wanted back into the golden age. He's a president of that, you can see. And I am just his working guy. No, the big guys here, they want a person in a physical body to help them. For instance, if there's something going out to the press, then there come a journalist, and they say to him, "Look at God, you can talk with God." And then he stood there like another beast. He can't see God, he can't feel God, he can nothing. That's why God has chosen me to help him with all this. And while I was involved already from 10 years ago, when the world saw the first tsunamis in his lifetime.
Kan vi dele dem op i 2?
Ja, hvad er klokken?
Der er gået 20 minutter.
Okay. I get the message from God, or the energies from God, that I should receive the energies, and then I should spread it all over Mother Earth. And 24 hours later, then we have the first tsunamis, and I know that there was a lot of people get killed, but if you are God's warrior, white warrior, then you just have to say yes and not no. And that brings me also a lot of gifts and a lot of power. And that's why I can sit here talking to you as I talk. The time is running out for our camera, and when we have it on YouTube and on Facebook, there's some limit time. Otherwise we shall have a special appointment, and we can only use it few times a year, so it's very difficult all this. So soon we will start our internet-based TV station, then everything will be better. Then we don't have all this hocus pocus. But we stop for now, and we put this in on the computer, and when it's done, then I come back. See you later, alligator. Have a nice time.